let us proceed onward. Briskly now, friends, briskly.
So it's nighttime here, too.
Yes, it does indeed seem that way sometimes.
No, they broke. Are we gonna get in trouble?
Now let us begin with this dark scarecrow.
A timid military captain lives in a nation where wars rage without pause. His frequent retreats have caused his men to nickname him Captain Craven. This morning, he walks around the base and orders his men to prepare for combat. Daily, the captain finds himself mediating quarrels among his hot-blooded men. And yet, he never treats them as anything other than his trusted fellows. I'll protect you all. After finishing his rounds, the captain restores a temporary discipline. Earlier, a young boy had volunteered for combat so he could avenge his parents. But concerned for the boy's well-being, the captain had turned down his proposal. Dark clouds gather as they ready for combat, matching the captain's mood.
My substitute said these are stories of war related to last night's dreams.
Stories of war, huh?
I'll protect you all.
I hope we can do this.
Ready yourselves. I'll protect you all.
I hope we can do this.
Ready yourselves.
She had been plagued by nightmares and spent untold nights in tears in her old life. But she looked downright cheerful in the world of the cage. You know humans are at the whims of their emotions. It seems their souls shone brighter with each bout of emotional turmoil, and I could not understand why. But that was the first time that I knew I wanted to be human, so I could see the world from the same perspective as her.
I hope you can be human soon, Mr. Monster. Well, I sure do. I play with my friends, eat snacks, read books. I get to be with my mommy and daddy. Nothing. Mommy!
Dear me, I have no idea.
What's wrong?
A bunch of mean soldiers came to the village, so me and my mommy were gonna escape. But I got lost.
Heavens, I believe this child was chased here from inside the scarecrow. It appears so, though I imagine it to be a rather rare occurrence.
I want my mommy.
Can you go find his mommy and the scarecrow, Mr. Monster? Please?
You will be entering the Dark Scarecrows regardless, so I suppose it could not hurt to search for the missing mother as well.
With several units in tow, the captain and his army march for the enemy camp. Their goal is to annihilate the enemy, and if possible, locate the missing boy. As always, his orders are cautious. The safety of his men is overriding concern.
We're fighting now?
Ready yourselves.
Thanks.
The captain and his men soon arrive at the enemy camp. As planned, another team initiates a feint attack to draw attention. Cautiously, the captain moves into the enemy camp. After a moment, he locates the bloodied corpse of the enemy commander. A familiar blade protrudes from a hole in his chest. He knows this sword. The missing boy had pointed it at him the night before. But the boy is nowhere to be found, and the captain knows he is in grave danger. He stares at the scene before him and whispers, "Have I failed again?"
Did you find the boy's mommy? Hey, why don't you come with us so we can look for your mommy together?
Okay, I'll go with you. Thanks.
Yay! He's coming with us, Mr. Monster! Isn't that great?
Ready yourselves. I'll protect you all.
I hope we can do this.
So the woman inside the scarecrow who died while searching for her son. That was the boy's missing mother, yes? If I may, why do you not tell him the truth? An enemy from within the dark scarecrow?
My son. Where is my son?
Oh no. Could she have been...
No! That wasn't my mommy!
Could you search the scarecrow again, Mr. Monster?
Years ago, the cowardly captain was but a meager foot soldier. He possessed the arrogance of youth and often butted heads with his commanders. After one intense battle, he found himself searching for any surviving comrades. first corpse he found was a senior officer who used to bark orders at him. The next, a fellow soldier with whom he often fought. He had done this. He had ignored orders and brought his squadron to ruin. As he cursed himself, he found a survivor, an officer whom he had often mocked. The officer closed his eyes, let out a final blackened breath, and died.
This is all your fault.
You're always so selfish.
You killed all of us.
I'm glad you survived. Those words would haunt the young soldier for the rest of his days. 8 years later, though fearful at the thought of losing his men, he continued on as a soldier. He now attempts to atone for his mistakes by ensuring no one else has to die. Finally, he finds the boy wounded and hiding behind a bit of cover. His heart skips a beat. It is like seeing himself some 8 years ago. I will do whatever I must to save him. With that thought in mind, the captain reaches down for the injured boy.
Did you find her, Mr. Monster?
I'm gonna wait here for my mommy.
But it's not safe. What if those nasty dark things come back?
If I leave, my mommy won't be able to find me.
Okay, I understand.
Thank you. Bye, Mr. Monster. I'm gonna be a good boy and wait here till my mommy comes.
You were unable to tell him the truth, it seems.
I'll protect you all.
I hope we can do this. No. So the next dream is the last one, right? We're fighting now?
Too easy.
Thanks!
Don't be daft. The act of having dreams eaten has no physical effect on a person.
I'm okay. Don't worry.
This is tonight's final scarecrow. One cannot help but wonder what will become of the boy and the captain.
The captain hauls the boy onto his back and starts making his return to the base. Despite the danger, he continues issuing orders remotely as they travel. He will not rest until every last one of his men is seen safely out of harm's way. Suddenly, the boy on his back emits a small groan. In a thin voice, he admits his error and apologizes for his selfish actions. Though he managed to save the boy, the captain has taken a most grievous wound. If another enemy were to find them now, he likely will not be able to fend them off. Pushing aside the pain, he continues his march. I'll protect you all. I'll protect you all.
It's all your fault.
No, I won't repeat the mistakes of the past. I'll find a way to save every last man.
Your arrogance is killing our allies.
I am a different man now. No one will die on my watch. And if that comes at the cost of my own life, so be it.
Is it working?
Too easy. Not good. The captain is reaching his physical limit. He will leave no man behind. He will let no man die. It is a naive belief, yet it keeps him going. Soon, another enemy force appears to bar their way. The captain stares them down, placing his own body between them and his young charge. Suddenly, the rest of his squad appears. Breaths are held. Fingers lie tense on weapons. One false move will mean a slaughter. Finally, after a long moment, the enemy retreats. The squad had come to their captain's aid. Miraculously, they have all survived the mission. With his eyelids heavy, he murmurs to the boy, "I'm glad you survived." His men, the family he built at the cost of his pride, have saved him. They pick the boy up and begin to tease him, saying he's lucky to be alive. The boy responds with a dry smile, the first time any of them remember him doing so. The sound of their laughter rings out happily across the desolate battlefield.
Word, a happy ending! How terribly unusual. It's good to see the captain's wish to not let anyone die seems to have prevailed. And now for our favorite event, Dream Time!
I guess I go back now, right? I'm okay. See you tomorrow.
And there we have it. I fear something in the other world may be causing her to weaken. No need to worry about that, It's not as if it affects you. Tomorrow, you shall feast on her dreams and take another step in your quest to become human. Now, let us proceed to the next part of the cage. Quickly now!